Hello and welcome back to Celestial Ascension Tarot and Healing. My name is CJ. Today we are going to be doing the weekly love reading for Gemini. This could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. If this reading does not resonate with you, you could always check your other placements. So please take what resonates and leave the rest out. Please do not try to make this reading fit where it doesn't. All right, so let's get into this. Let's see what is going on with Gemini this week in love. Oh, we already got some cards coming out already. Gemini this week in love. Gemini this week in love. Ooh. Gemini. I feel like, Gemini, that you are dealing with a connection that there's just no love here. I feel like that this has just become a relationship of convenience is what I'm hearing. At least it is for one of you. You, however, I feel like you're getting... you're kind of indifferent. You're in this energy of indifference. I feel like that the person that you are with, this person, you know, they're kind of like the breadwinner. They're the provider. They bring in, you know, the money. They pay the bills. But I also feel like as if this person that you are dealing with has an inability to fully commit to you and only you. And I feel like this creates a lot of imbalance in the relationship. I feel like there's no trust. Your person, I also feel like, is that they're, you know, I feel like your person is dealing with third-party energy, or at least they try to. And I feel like this individual, it's like they're juggling work, they're juggling home, they're juggling their wants and needs. There's some type of, like, somebody is not fulfilled in this connection. And I feel like this is both of you. I feel like there's this exchange of energy where it's like you're both together, but you're not together, if that makes sense. I feel like you're a bit withdrawn. I feel like your person has really pulled back. Like, I feel like that they're... I don't know. It's like both of you are just so numb. There's like no emotion. I feel like there's this energy of like there was a lot of conflict between the both of you. And I'm hearing the word submit. So I don't know if there was like a power struggle to try to get one or the other to submit to each other. You have fire energy here, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. You know, Leos, Sagittariuses, and Aries. So I feel like we have a lot of fire here. We do. We have a lot of fire. We have fire here. We have fire. You got a lot of fire and earth. So you could be dealing... yeah, we have fire again. You could be dealing with, you know, a fire sign or an earth sign because we have a lot of fire and earth here. I feel like is that somebody's just really bullheaded. Like they are just stubborn. But there was a lot of fight. Like there was this power struggle because the images that I'm seeing is like... it was like this clashing of egos, like these two people that were together. And, you know, there was a lot of attraction. There was a lot of passion. But then there's this, like, one person's trying to dominate over the other. And it's like this power struggle of dominance. Like, who's wearing the pants in this family type thing. And then I'm just kind of like seeing this like ceasefire, like you guys just stopped. That like there's hardly any fighting, there's no fighting, but it's just there's numbness, there's no emotion here. I feel like is that somebody is walking away from this connection. This could either be you or this could be your person, but they're like the connection, like I feel like there's some type of a separation, like you're together, but you're separate. You are probably not even sleeping in the same bed from what I'm seeing. Bottom of the deck, we have this Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's like your guys' cups are empty. there's no, you're not pouring into each other. There's nothing here. There's this loss of emotion, feeling empty, repressed. It's just cold. Like even my arms are getting chilled. Like it's just cold. There's no changes in this connection, but I do feel like is that there is a fear of change. So somebody could not be wanting to disconnect from this because they're comfortable where everything is at. Somebody could definitely be feeling like they're trapped in the situation, but yet they're afraid to leave, if that makes sense. And there's still this hostility, like, between the both of you. And I'm hearing, like, there's a lot of quietness, but yet when there is words spoken, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like somebody is just being very selfish. They're only thinking of themselves. But then there's this energy of, like, bullying. So I don't know if this person views you as a bully or if they're bullying you. Because I feel like it's that you want something from them, like you want them to open up, but they're just shut off. They're closed off. I feel like that when this connection does end, I feel like Geminis, you're going to end up letting this individual go just due to, you know, there's no change here. And I feel like is it, you know, when this whole thing is over, yeah, we have letting go coming in. You're walking away. You're walking away. Whoever the person is that you're dealing with, I don't know if there's some consequences here. I feel like there's some type of karmic justice that is coming in. Somebody could be clinging. They're holding on to this connection. Or they're going to try to hold on to you if you walk away, or this could be vice versa. So place the energies where they fit. However, I feel like is that there's going to be a positive outcome here. I feel like is that this connection is just so stagnant, and this connection is just so stuck in like this tumultuous energy that once you guys separate from one another, it's almost kind of like, you know, the clouds are opening up like this. It starts to dissipate. And I feel like is that, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles coming in, this is where, you know, this is where you're finally, maybe there's going to be like some huge growth or some type of huge expansion. Because it's almost kind of like, you know, you've been stuck in this really negative, low vibrational, dark energy for some time. And then when this connection finally, you know, breaks and you break free from this, then it's like you're going to be catapulting into this, you know, brand new energy. It's like you're flying into your happiness, or you're, you know, you're reaching for the sun because you're wanting some type of worth, because this energy between you guys is so cold. And it's like, you know, you're going to be better off without them. And you're going to start nourishing and pouring into yourself, Gemini. Things are just too quiet. There's a lot of unspoken words here. There's a lot of regrets and disappointment. There's this energy of rejection. Like, I feel like is that, you know, you guys are just kind of like, you could be rejecting your person because you're just very cold towards them for, you know, whatever has happened during your connection, or it's vice versa. But this is kind of like, this is like a mutual energy. I feel like this just, it's so cold. And now, Gemini, I feel like is that you're ready to start feeling the warmth. You're ready for something different. You're ready to kind of move on from this. But let's look into the love deck and see, you know, about this connection. And then I'm going to look in to see what the actual outcome is. Yeah, they're telling you it's time for you to listen to your heart. And it's time for you to find your true happiness. And then we have Queen of the Ball, and then dangers of a lustful relationship. Some of you could be thinking about cheating, or maybe you already are, or, you know, you're looking at somebody else to try to kind of fill the void. So this could be you or your person. So I definitely feel like is that there could be other parties involved. With this Queen of the Ball energy, I really feel like off of this, it's like they're telling you it's time for you to fix your crown. Whether you're a male or a female, it is time for you to fix your crown. It is time for you to be that king or that queen, and start getting into that energy. And just know that, you know, failure is just another stepping stone to greatness. So if this relationship ends up falling apart, which it feels like it is, you know, you got to listen to your heart, listen to what your heart is telling you, because I feel like is that, you know, when this, you know, falls apart, you know, don't look at this relationship as a failure, but just look at it as a stepping stone to something greater. Whether that's you pouring into yourself and your glow up and you are doing better, or this could be a great relationship that is just kind of like waiting for you on the other side. But you have to be careful with this third party energy, because, you know, this here can definitely, you know, make things go awry. So if there is another person, you know, make sure that you're making the right choices, and you are really, you know, doing this for the right reasons. So, but this is your weekly love reading, Gemini, and I feel like that your outcome here, really what I'm hearing, just without even pulling any cards, is the energy is just so cold, you know, and you guys are just feeling so trapped. It's almost kind of like, it's like you're trying to escape the cage, but you're afraid to leave it because you're so comfortable in, you know, the circumstances that you're in. And I feel like, and I'm hearing this as a monetary exchange between the two of you. Like you could, you know, you could be well off, and you're afraid of the unknowns. You're afraid of walking away from, you know, all of this and leaving that behind to, you know, find your own happiness, Gemini. Okay, well, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week, Gemini. Sending you lots of, you know, love and light, some positive energy your way. And if you would like to follow me on my other socials, those links will be in the description box below. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, that information will be in the description box below. If you did find this reading that resonated with you, if you would be so kind as to hit that like button, hit that follow button if you haven't done so already, and that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I upload new content. And that's it for today. I hope that you have a wonderful week.